A Craftsman kit can be a number of things to a number of different people. But to me, a Craftsman kit is a multi-medium product that usually uses the best medium for each part of the kit. Real metal for metal, wood for wood. It's very rare that you ever get plastic parts to replace wood parts in a Craftsman kit, other than sometimes your doors and your windows. To me, though, a Craftsman kit really is part of your journey into learning how to scratch build your models. And for that to be true, your Craftsman kit should come with very good instructions. Now, the kit we're going to be building today, I call it a sub $50 kit, but it's actually $24.95, and that's cheap as compared to many other Craftsman kits that are available out there today. And when I'm building a $350 or a few $100 kit, the instructions are a necessity because you're paying for it. You know, in those expensive kits, you also, though, get lots and lots of detail parts, metal detail parts. Like I've got a whole drawer filled up with detail parts here. You get chimneys, you get sometimes you get baggage carts and all things like that in your kit. And those are, you know, they're often like $3 a piece when you buy them at the hobby shop, so they're fairly pricey. This Jack 'em Up tire repair kit from KC Workshop is $24.95, like I said. And the reason it is, not because it doesn't come with instructions, it comes with great instructions. Great instructions with templates to show you where to brace your kit, which is hugely important. Like, this is the kind of thing you're going to find in a modern kit. This kit just came out in January. What do they call them? Snap 'em ups. So this is the first time I'm ever building Kenny Crump's kits. I'm really looking forward to it. The kit is really well done, and let's just get into it. This is a kit that you can build as a beginner. And I'm not saying that because I've already built the kit. I've already read the instructions. And these instructions are perfect for you if you're a brand new builder. And if you're an experienced builder, you spend $25 to build the kit and you threw the instructions away. So let's get to it. Okay, before we get into the website and all the fancy things we're going to find in there, I want to first talk about why the kit is so cheap. And that's because all the detail parts that are extra that you would find in a kit like this normally, like all the tires on the ground and a garbage can and all that jazz, is not in the kit, and you can buy it as an add-on. KC Workshop's website is very well made, and it is a hidden treasure because I have never seen it before. And it's loaded with kits that are well priced, from the low priced kit like what we're building today all the way up to some very big and higher priced kits. And from what I can see, they all have great details in them. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now, one of the most important things I've found in this kit that is telling, and something that I really need to portray to you, is that it's got a template for the bracing on the model. And in the modern age, after you've watched this video, all wood kits should be braced. Old kits from the Floquil era are designed differently because Floquil treats the wood differently. And after Floquil left the market, designs for these Craftsman kits changed forever. It's because of acrylic paint. And speaking of paint, what paints are we going to use on this model? I like to change up the colors so that when people find photographs of my version of the model, they can see a variation that they can also try. A picture says 1,000 words, and sometimes a change in color will encourage other changes as well. I picked the Tim Horton colors of burgundy and cream. Well, actually it's barn red and ivory, but that doesn't mean that I don't pull out the rest of my red and cream colors, because I still like to mix and match my colors a bit so that I have a variation or the right color. Now, I've done this in my videos a ton of times before. On my clapboard walls, we textured the wood with my engraving tool. It's kind of like a hacksaw blade. I'm sure you've seen it in one of the other videos. If not, it's a good time to check it out. Now, provided that you've already braced your walls and the glue is dried on the back of the model, after you've textured the model, it's time to weather the model with a basic I&A stain. If you don't know what the I&A stain is, well, there's a video for that too, called Homemade Stains for Your Model Railroad. After the ink and alcohol stain is dried, tape off each section to be painted so that the line between the cream and the burgundy really is sharp. Do this for all the walls before you start building them together. The paint was applied using the wet brush technique as explained by Brett Gallant and works really well after you have textured the wood. Next, I apply two-sided carpet tape sparingly to the back of the wall to apply my acetate window material. This also works if you're adding microscope slides, by the way. Now it's time to put the walls together, and I hope that you followed the bracing template diagram, because if you didn't, your walls might not go together so well. If you change the design of your whole bracing pattern and not followed it, you're gonna be able to figure it out, right? I'm using my 1, 2, 3 blocks, which are just a bunch of heavy pieces of brass that are square, to square up this building. The doors are laser cut sheets that you layer upon each other. And if you've ever painted a plastic door, it's really hard to get the different panels painted separate colors. But with these layered laser cut sheets, it's really easy. And the amount of detail really pays off when you paint these two different layers, two different colors. It's really unique and it looks great. I find it funny actually, because parts like these should not be in a kit this cheap. When gluing the roof card in place, use a piece of tape to tape the two pieces together, because you don't want them to be crooked. You want them to glue on proper. And if they're glued on proper in the wrong spot, at least they're straight. I use painter's tape, and even though it doesn't have the strongest stick, our rolled roofing will glue it up tight in the end. I'm running low on glue, so we're gonna stick our rolled roofing on the roof with two-sided tape again. This stuff is great stuff for certain parts, and as you'll see, after adding liquid weathering, It does lose its stick though, so be careful about that. We cut our roofing strips into scale 3-foot by 12-foot strips. In short, this kit has all the details you need for it to look like it cost you $100. And one thing I'll say about the details is that they're unique and that it's really easy for you to get your kind of character or flair out in this model. The kit comes with a sheet of signs, and you can pick and choose whatever you want to use on the model, and you don't have to squeeze the signs right into the wall. Remember, some of these signs back then were ceramic coated metal signs, and they just were right on the outside of the wall. So I stick some two-sided tape on the back of these and call them metal, and then call it a day. So I call this kit a winner. I think for all the people who have ever said to me, I don't want to afford a Craftsman kit, I would persistently come back to them and say, maybe this one is the one you should try. Thanks for watching. So, hey, thanks for watching another video, and if you liked it and you're not already a subscriber, please go down there and press that subscribe button, would ya? Maybe if you're already a subscriber, you can go down there and comment or press the like button. Yeah, I'm a needy kind of guy. And that brings me to the point of patreon.com/RonPerry. I kind of run this channel a little bit shoestring, you know what I mean? And patreon.com/RonPerry helps me to buy the glue. You notice how the old two-sided tape had to come in there and save the day on this model? Well, bona fide out of glue. Have a hold. Where's the jug? Jug's been cut and used for a plant. Thanks for watching. Patreon, subscribe, like. Talk to you later, yo.